Hey guys, and welcome to episode 1 of my brand new series. If you couldn't tell by the title or the thumbnail already, this series is going to be where I'm trying to get all of the Rise of the 6 shields myself. So basically, I'm going to be doing ROTS with my friends. I do have like a set team with my group of friends that I play Runescape with a lot. And we're just going to be doing a ton of ROTS for this series. And the only shields that will count are mine personally. So if like my friend, let's say Adam, gets a shield, I will not count that towards my series. I'll definitely mention it if they get a shield or not, but it won't count towards the actual goal of getting all the shields. So I plan on doing anywhere from like 50 to 100 chests per episode, depending on how much I do that particular week or week and a half, because I do plan on having this series go on like maybe weekly or so. We'll see. Before we get into anything, I do need to say that this series is kind of like a precursor to a brand new series coming out like maybe in 2 weeks that is completely different from this. Well, not really completely different because it kind of goes along with it, but it's basically where I'm going to like do all the boss drops and stuff and all the boss pets, and that includes Rise of the 6, but I wanted to do Rise of the 6 on its own. I kind of want to just keep it separate. It'd be more interesting for me to do it in a separate series than within that series, but I will be chronicling the progress of this ROT series in that series as well, just, you know, one-off things like if I got a shield or not, add it to that thing. But that's besides the point. Let's actually get into the ROTS for this series. So because I never did ROTS before this, other than one time with Monkel Zonky because I had to do a requirement for comp, I only got like 1 kill and I was leeching it. To be honest with you, I didn't really know what I was doing and I had the easy roll. But now I actually had to learn it with completely newbie people as well. Like we all had no idea how to do ROTS. So it was 4 new people that had never done ROTS before basically, and we all had to, you know, learn it. So it did take a long time to get decent, and we're still not up to par, and we're not the best, but we can get our kills and we can get decent kills per hour, I guess. Not the best, but we're getting better as time goes on. And the thing is, we started on the hardest rotation too, so that was a problem. Like it totally ruined our spirits, and like it was bad that we started on the worst rotation. We started on the thing where one of the sides was full melee, and the other side was Carol's, Aram, and Varric. So that is terrible. Like that is one of the hardest rotations for the people that are on the full melee side. And I had to do the full melee side because I have the mage gear, I have the tectonic and the noxious staff, and my friends on the other side used range, of course, because you range that side. But yeah, like we could barely get kills on that rotation, and it was just not a good time. So it took a lot of time to get decent and just to learn the mechanics. And if you are ever planning on doing ROTS, just know that you will not be good for a long time. It will take a long time to get good at it. And it'll take a lot of determination to get through all those deaths and, find ways to combat the mechanics. Because obviously you can look up guides and learn, basic techniques that you're going to do, but it's hard to translate that into actual playing when all the stakes are actually there. But as I said earlier, we did get pretty decent at the end of this episode, and just so you guys know, I'm at 66 chests in terms of number of ROTS so far. And I could probably see this series going for maybe like 400 to 500 chests, depending on my luck. And I've seen people that have been dry for 300 without any shields. And I don't know if that's even possible, but it probably is. Because the shield drop rates are very varied, and you don't really know when you're going to get one. There's not really a set drop rate. But either way, I did actually get a shield in this episode on chest number 56. So at least I got an episode that wasn't, dry, at least just to start. And it was kind of cool to get the first shield of the team as well, because my team of people that were doing ROTS with me, no one has gotten a shield, at that 56 chest mark, and we were all basically dry. And at that time, we should have at least seen like a shield or two within our team. But, it was nice to get a shield, and it was the Vengeful, as you guys can see. So that was pretty awesome. They were all mad at me. They went immediately silent in the Skype call while I was, celebrating. It was kind of funny. I'm just glad I got a shield. I feel bad that they didn't get a shield in the beginning, but, it's nice that I got one for the series. And the thing is, the Vengeful is actually the cheapest of the 3 shields, so it's not anywhere near good money, but it's just good to at least get one of the 3 shields needed for the series. But yeah, that's enough ROTS talk. Maybe I'll get more in depth of what to do and stuff in ROTS in the following episodes. Today I just wanted to, introduce you guys to this new series and get things rolling. So I'm going to go to the price check now, and after the price check, there will be a drop screen to chronicle my progress, but either way, I'll meet you guys there. So here we are with the price check for the first episode, and right away, as you can see, I'm at 94 energy, and in, 66 chests. That's actually pretty good. That means it's roughly double energy 1/3 of the time, and that average will hold true if you do ROTS for a long ass time. And just in the first episode I got 140 blue charms. By no means is it like really good blue charms or anything, but it will definitely add up throughout this series, and then all the other charms are pretty okay. As for the regular drops, you get the seeds and such. It kind of sucks that these dwarf weeds and then the lantidime seeds are a lot less than they used to be. They are just holding their price right now, actually going a little bit more down than they used to be, but it kind of sucks that they're not back at like 30, 40k like they used to be. They're under 20k, if not even less. So that is kind of bad. I mean, they're not as good anymore, but you do still make a lot of money from the other drops, like the magic seeds, for example. They're pretty decent price now. But mainly what I'm looking for here is the Vengeful Kite Shield right here. You guys saw that. That was on chest number 56, I want to say. I believe that was what I said. So yeah, that's like what, 3.6 mil or something. Let me see, 3.6 mil. Probably will not sell for that, but it's still cool to at least have one shield in episode 1. If we can keep a rate of 1 shield per episode, that doesn't mean we're gonna finish in 3, but it seems like the shield drop rate is like 1 in 40. From like what I've been asking a lot of people, I've been hearing a lot of different numbers, but I think 1 in 40 sounds the best, at least for our rates and stuff. But so far, like, we don't really have any shields within our team other than this Vengeful. I kind of felt lucky I was the first one to get a shield in our entire team. But either way, that is cool that we did get 1 shield. And then obviously, like, the Onyx Bolts do add up a lot. So let's just quick price check. I kind of just rambled right there. And it looks like 39.8 mil. So it did go up a lot since I last looked at it. And that is pretty nice. I don't know. It looks like the energy has went up a ton. So it's like 200k per energy now. And just the energy is half the price, and then obviously everything else adds up to the 20 mil. So far in just one episode, I made 40 mil from ROTS, minus maybe like 5 to 10 mil in supplies, because I did die multiple times in the beginning, and it did take a lot of practicing to get good. As you guys probably have seen from my streams, I am not the best ROTSer, and that's why it's been taking so long to get anywhere, but it's still enjoyable. I do like ROTS, and it's nice to actually start this series. So let's go into the slide now where I show, my progress. So as you can see, I made this pretty nice slide to chronicle our progress through this series. And right there, 66 chests, took around 13 hours. I know that's terrible, and that makes my GP rate extremely bad, but it's mainly because a lot of that time was just practicing and getting good at ROTS. And it might have even been more than 13 hours. That's just what I wrote down. So, I mean, it could be anywhere more than that. I just had to learn a lot, so hopefully the GP per hour gets progressively better throughout the episodes, and don't expect anywhere like 8 mil, 7 mil an hour. I'm not that good, and even then I don't think it's that good anymore. But either way, as you can see, there's the 94 energies, and I rounded up to 40 mil for the cash pile. And I also have the numbers on the Vengeful. So there you go. That is how I'm going to chronicle the series. Just made this little fun graphics for it. Yeah, so far I'm excited to do more episodes of this series. It's a fun boss to do, and it's pretty interesting. But either way, guys, hope you enjoyed the first episode of this new series, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.